to access that leg side region. He's done that very well for 4. Just a flick of the wrists quickly onto the ball. 2 for 183.
Beautiful balance. That's a beautiful shot. Oh yeah, half volley. You've still got to hit it, and he's in. It's as good as I've ever seen Steve Smith bat.
He's on to 16. 2 for 183. Was Jason Holder? I haven't seen him in the tour matches leading up, and did go off for a short period earlier in the day as well. Well, there's a leave and a half from Smith. It was basically the pull leave. You call that the pull leave?
I thought he played a pull shot.
He did play a pull shot. Well, it was deliberately over the ball. And now he's swishing his bat as if he's swatting flies, one-handed, bat in his right hand, just swishing and swishing the pull shot. But that's him, again, saying almost bottom hand, like he wants to feel the bottom hand in his pull shots, he's been saying.
Really?
Yep. Wants to feel that strength. To really be able to pull in front of square is something that he wants to be doing well. Mayer's in, draws him forward, and he defends back up the pitch. And there's no run. They've got a man well in front of square at mid-wicket, but gosh, if he gets it through the leg side with any ferocity, then he's passing that man easily. Shadow is starting to stretch across Perth Stadium now as we head into the late afternoon. Head well over the ball that time defensively, outside the off stump, up towards short extra cover and no run.
I'm just trying to think who they're going to bring on from the southern end. Yeah, I think it's a real opportunity for the Australian batsmen to really consolidate and head towards, 275, 300 by the end of day's play.
The bowler light. Mayers or Fuller to Smith. He likes it there again because it's once more clipped through the leg side. Chase back for mid-on this time, and as Bonner picks up, sends the ball back in. Smith's come back for a comfortable 2. And he's now on to 18. 2 for 185. He just times those so well.
Yeah. Got beautiful balance. And I would have never have thought that when I saw him bat a month ago.
Right,
it was shocking. But all credit to him. He's worked on it. He's got it right. And he said so in a number of the interviews that he feels as comfortable as he ever has with his batting.
Customary flex of the knees as the bowler comes in. Mayer's in, goes back this time, covers up and defends into the offside to end the over. 2 for 185. Maybe that's a good thing that came out of the 3-match one-day series that seemed like quite a pointless series off the back of England winning the T20 World Cup, but it allowed Steve Smith to find his groove.
I saw him, as I said before, Alison, in the 2020, and he went so far across to the offside, and I thought, he won't score a run in England. And then when it got to the 50-over games, he worked on it and really got it sorted out, and now he's got his head in the right place, and he's not playing balls from middle stump or even legs down a fine leg. He's giving them a full, and hence he's playing the on drive. And I've always said that when you see a player play the on drive, you know they've got good balance. Well, the good news is Holder's back.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Quick bit of physio, maybe a little massage, I don't know.
Oh.
Toilet break even. But he certainly was stretching out a lot.
Yes.
Well, he's back and he's continuing from the Justin Langer end. Labuschagne on 90, gets a full delivery, and Labuschagne defends it, but almost sort of follows with his defensive shot. He walks out of his crease as he plays it. It finds mid-off, though, and there's no run.
And really bends in that back leg, doesn't he?
Gets very low.
Yeah, and that knee almost, the back knee, the right knee almost hits the ground.
I remember when he was the first ever concussion sub in Test cricket. Do you remember that? He came on for Steve Smith. Here is Holder in, and he's left that one alone. Not sure it was completely as well judged as he thought it was initially.
It
got up on his toes. It looked like it came back in and past his midriff.
It looked as if it almost hit him off his stomach and then went through to the keeper.
Got that impression as well.
It's ricochet.
Off the belly.
off the stomach.
It's certainly a noise. It's certainly a noise. Yeah, it was the Lord's Ashes test in 2019 when Steve Smith was when he was struck by Jofra Archer.
Jofra Archer.
And Labuschagne came on. Another lever, shouldering of arms. The ball carries through at good heights to De Silva.
You talk about the English side. Imagine if they get... I mean, Anderson is just unbelievable in England, even though he's 40. You've got Broad, and then you've got Jofra Archer, if he's fit. And is it Wood?
Mark Wood with his pace.
Some real serious heat. All of a sudden...
still struggles fitness-wise, which is such a shame for Mark Wood.
Yeah.
But Stuart Broad isn't in Pakistan at the moment. He's celebrating the birth of his first child. So many congratulations to Stuart Broad.
Yeah.
Holder bounds in again, and here's Labuschagne forward defending once more, rolling the ball up to mid-on.
Alison, I think that Brendan McCullum has done an amazing job in England. And I think that the fantastic thing is, one of his biggest sayings is that he's just got the players to enjoy what they're doing, having some fun, as you did when you were a youngster. I find, look, it's a pretty simple game at the elite level. Bowl top of off stump, watch it hit it and be positive with the batting. There is a lot of other peripheral stuff which I call fluff.
Holder. Labuschagne is on the drive for 4.
Oh.
Out the extra cover, wonderful looking shot. Ball fizzes along the turf and finds the boundary, moving Labuschagne onto 94.
And one of the greatest quotes, I wished I was intelligent enough to get it, was Rick Charlesworth, who I played cricket
of the stadium over the Wacker.
Yes.
We could have a long argument about stadium v the old ground.
Holder sets in and he bowls to Labuschagne, defending the ball to the leg side, the previous boundary for Rotoflex by Blunston.
I will say, in defence of the stadium, that they haven't compromised all character in search of comfort. I mean, in terms of stadiums, it's a pretty good stadium. It's as good as they get. But I love a cricket ground where you can look around, when you feel like you're part of a place. It was a wonderful thing about when we were over commentating in Pakistan.
Holder sets in and he's bowling to Labuschagne, who leaves.
Back in low-level grounds, it was sort of stands that only went one level. So you could see the town around you, and particularly in, say, Lahore in the Punjab. You look across and kids are flying kites on the rooftops, and women are hanging out, they're washing, and someone's got a goat tied up. And you actually feel like part of a city. Used to get that at the Wacker. That was one of the things that I really loved about the Wacker, that sense of being in Perth and in a space. Here it's very focused, isn't it, in a stadium? You know, it's almost like looking down through a microscope.
It is. So Holder's just doing some stretches at the top of his mark.
Either that or he's taking a knee.
Indicating a moment of discomfort. He bowls to Labuschagne and again he's leaving. We usually get a running count on the crowd, as my suspicious mind was thinking.
No restrictions on short balls?
Were there restrictions when you bowled anyway? You was like,
I kept it
you
like
halfway down a bit
below the shoulder, or
yeah,
wherever it's supposed to be.
What about when they used to have uncovered pitches, but they had covered run-ups? So the bowlers wouldn't have to bowl on a slippery surface.
Yeah, right.
They'd be covered, but the pitch itself was uncovered. That's what you want to have, Mitch. That'd have been real good for the quicks.
I think you might have played in the wrong era, Mitch, if that's the case.
You know what? I actually wouldn't like that, because I was a hit-the-deck bowler, so that wouldn't suit me at all, because I was always a little bit shorter. Yeah. I wasn't that fuller bowler. So I think I would have struggled. It would have almost like English conditions, how it sits up.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I would have struggled.
They'll league cricket conditions.
Yeah.
I played league cricket many years ago, and that's what, all uncovered pitches.
Yep.
The ball would go through the top, but it'd sit up. If you bowl the wrong length, you'd just get hammered.
Yeah.
Labuschagne is 90. He faces, works it into the onside. Can't beat mid-wicket. 2 for 179 for Cooper's Mildale. Triple M rocks cricket.
The legendary Velo Adelaide 500 after-race super concert on the Saturday night stars Adelaide's own Oz music icon Jimmy Barnes. With rock royalty Ice House and the exciting reunion of Noiseworks.